A vengeful spirit who'll cut you in half, or maybe just leave you with a smile. Who is Kuchisake-onna? Let's talk about it. What's going down, Mouse Nation, and welcome back. And today, we're going to be talking about an extremely popular and absolutely terrifying paranormal entity. Kuchisake-onna, otherwise known as the Slit Mouth Woman of Japanese lore. In modern day, the legend goes as follows. A woman in a mask covering the lower half of her face appears to her potential victim. Sometimes she's even covering the lower half of her face with a fan. She usually appears in a dark alley or sometimes when you're alone. Slowly, she'll walk up to you, seemingly in a sensual way. And then she'll ask you one question in a high-pitched voice. Now this is where the encounter can go one of many different ways. You could tell her no, and if you do, she'll take a pair of scissors from her pocket and murder you with them. Or you could say yes, which would then cause her to remove her mask, displaying her gruesome and horrific smile, slashed from ear to ear, bloodied and disfigured. She'll then ask in the same high-pitched voice, if you say no, she'll simply walk away, making you believe that you are now safe. Except she'll follow you home that night. And then as you lay in your bed sleeping, she'll cut you right in half. Not exactly the way I would want to go. But if you say yes, she'll cut your face with a huge smile, ear to ear, just like hers. And you can't run from her, as she is a vengeful spirit. She'll simply appear right back in front of you if you try. Now some say that there are a few ways that you can survive intact. Some who have met the Slit Mouth Woman and who've been able to live to tell the tale have said that they've been able to get away from her by telling her that she is either average or so-so, or giving her other ambiguous answers. Just let her know she's okay looking, basically. Others have asked her right back if she thinks they are pretty, which then causes her to become confused, not knowing what to do, giving you time to then escape. If you tell her that you have a previous engagement, she'll politely pardon herself and ask for forgiveness as she leaves. You could even throw something to distract her. Coins, candy, fruit, she loves them all. And as she bends over to pick them up, that gives you a chance to slip away. But eventually she'll find you and finish what she started. But who is she and where did this legend come from? Her origins vary from legend to legend, and many of these origins are based on real-life women. One of the most popular versions is that from the Japanese Heian period, a tale of a beautiful wife of a fearsome samurai warrior. This woman was very narcissistic and self-centered. She would go around the village asking men, "Am I pretty?" She would eventually be caught cheating on her husband. Being the most beautiful woman in her village and having not much else to offer, her husband then cut her face from ear to ear in the shape of a smile. He then asked her, "Who will think you are beautiful now?" Not having anything else to offer and not being able to live a life where she was no longer beautiful, she would then take her own life by jumping from a bridge. Her gruesome death and tragic life caused her to become the vengeful spirit she is today, Kuchisake-onna. Another legend states that she was a woman who had escaped an insane asylum, who would then go on to follow children home and abduct them. Some say that she had carved her own face up due to boredom, and others say that during one of these abductions, she was chased in a vehicle, causing her to wreck. Her cause of death? Her mouth split open from ear to ear. And these legends don't only cause fear and panic in Japan, but in South Korea as well, where many are said to have seen a woman in a blood-red mask trying to abduct their children. If you were to meet this evil spirit, what would you do? Do you think she's real? Let us know in the comments below. If you want more videos like this, make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. As always, I'm your host, Morty Mouse. I'll see you later, or I'll see you at another time.